And you got a thing of smoke there or something.
This is a smoker. Smoke calms the bees.
Smoke calms the bees, okay. So I guess I'll be okay, huh?
You'll be okay.
Bees are pretty crucial to basically every kind of produce that you can think of, right?
Yeah. Particularly in the Fraser Valley where we're growing a lot of fruit.
Canada relies heavily on food imports, despite being one of the world's biggest food producers. But with the COVID-19 pandemic interrupting supply chains worldwide, the conversation around local food independence is becoming more and more prevalent. A recent report forecasts price increases on vegetables and bakery items, and a drop in Canadian dollar, often tied to oil, will make imported food more expensive. Food independence. What do you think of that?
I think it's good to have a staple amount of food locally grown, so that if something happens in another country that you're depending on for, let's say, your staple foods, your dairy products, for instance, poultry, grains, which would be like in Canada, government has to create structures in place that keep those products local.
Thank you.
Some of the shortages I've seen, some of it doesn't have to do with the farmers not having the food. It has to do with getting it properly in the supply chain to the customer.
And the goats will be there for people to, have a little corn or feed the goats.
It's been quite difficult actually, because we depend on doing things like having a food truck over or even having live entertainment or things like that, but we can't offer those things to entice people to come and enjoy the farm here. We depend on having people come to the farm to buy vegetables and fruits, and also with the new cider we opened. Not that we can buy everything that we eat locally, but what we do grow well is things such as beef or the vegetables that we grow in the greenhouse industry, or even the field crops in the summertime that come on.
Bees come in from Australia, New Zealand, Italy in packages. That means bees and a queen. And because of the transportation reduction and other issues around just getting things to market, there has got to have been some slowdown in bees coming in. So if there are no bees coming in so that commercial beekeepers can put their bees into blueberries, raspberries, cranberries, there's got to be a reduction in pollination. But you'd have to talk to the berry growers to know for sure.
But last year and this year, there's been a low supply of honeybees. But if a farm is not having the same amount of population of bees that they've had from previous years, they definitely will have lower yields. They'll have smaller berries, and they'll have less food for the community.
The hive is very warm.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Efficient pollination by honeybees is responsible for 30% of the world's food supply. For Fraser Focus, I'm Kier Junos.